Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. The Braves are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Oral Hershiser will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Leading off tonight
at the plate,
Atlanta,
Dale Murphy, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Murphy.
First offering on its way. Grounded to short. No problem here, 1 away. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He hit over 45 home runs last year. I mean, he has elite power. I watched him hit some balls that you just go, my goodness. I think he's got a shot at 50 this year if he can stay consistent.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Here comes another 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hunter retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Steven Strasburg gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg.
First pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Batting second, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
The next Cub up, Dustin Pedroia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
In now, Cliff Floyd, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roy, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 1 and the Braves nothing. Leading off the inning, Andrew Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
First baseman, Fred McGriff.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff, as he rips it on the ground to second. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. In is Torrey Hunter. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, number 40.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Murphy's under it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
Here's Buster Posey now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's batting at a .385 clip. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Beam is there, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, James Beam, and they'll need him to get something going here.
James Beam.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Floyd is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Johnny Friedrich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. But that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know what, you hear it all the time, that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Stepping in now, STRASBURG. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Cruz will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Dale Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. Friedrich, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and he pops him up. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So no run. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. Will start things out against STRASBURG as we get the inning underway. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Friedrich arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. First pitch on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 15.
So in now for Chicago, Dustin Pedroia. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 one more time. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Leading off for Atlanta, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Dozier.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chipper Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Floyd going back on it. Gone! So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. And it's fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Striding in once again, Fred McGriff. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
McCann, a previous member of the Houston Astros, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a roll.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The batter, number 11.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in, James Beam, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Floyd on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Leading off the inning, Cliff Floyd, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Low for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. Line drive to center field. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that,
he sends it out to left field. Well hit. Friedrich is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Eddie Murray. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing.
Ouch, that one hit him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. The set and the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs. So
it's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On to the top of inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Vizquel scoops it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1. Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. To short. Vizquel brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, number 13.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Omar Vizquel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit to short. Beam has it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Now back, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Strasburg comes set. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Cliff Floyd. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. Stepping in for the Braves, Brian Dozier. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Chipper Jones.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Chipper Jones. First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Hunter is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Digging in once again, Andrew Jones. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Cruz ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Murphy's on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
the first baseman, number 33.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Murray. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Misses down below the knees.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's ball 4. So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Murray stands at first with one out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Josh Donaldson will be next. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Murphy is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The catcher, number 28.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Jones is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no. Now in the box, Fred McGriff.
Leading off for Atlanta, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
0-2, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Floyd, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Brian McCann. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 11.
Into the box now, James Beam. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. This pitch is popped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Didi Gregorius is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Victorious.
In there, no balls and a strike. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Murphy's under it.
One out.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop.
So the comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. O'Day, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dozier takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Hit on the ground out to short. Beam is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Score remains 2-2. Enrique Tejada has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Stepping up now, Johnny Friedrich.
Leading off for Atlanta, the left fielder, Johnny Friedrich.
First delivery to him on the way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
The right fielder,
not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the eighth, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Dale Murphy. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 32, Chris.
Digging in, Cliff Floyd. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
The left fielder.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Ground ball left side. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
The right fielder, Nelson.
Cubs four-hole hitter Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision, as he's the potential go-ahead run. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Torrey Hunter shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. Jake Marisnick will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit at third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. Shot towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now, boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And that could be a big insurance run here, as that pushes the lead to 2 here in the top of the 9th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going.
In now, Brian McCann. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Floyd sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Beam.
Stepping in, James Beam. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Hunter to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Josh. Donaldson.
Joe Smith enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter.
28. Buster.
Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fouled off. Him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in, Omar Vizquel, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Posey is off at first with 2 away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chris Martin gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at